You will hear 5 short extracts in which people are talking about writing stories. For questions 1 to 5, choose from the list A to H what each speaker says about it. There are 3 extra letters which you do not need to use. Speaker 1.
I'm often disappointed when I read a fantastic book, then go to see the film based on it. You can't blame the original author, but the writer of the screenplay is very often a novelist. However, there's a huge difference between writing a book and writing a screenplay for a film. And just because you're good at one thing, it doesn't mean you'll be good at another. A story that's written for the cinema can leave out all sorts of details that novels can't, because you've got the visual images to help you understand what's going on.
Speaker 2.
Have you ever tried to write something amusing? I did once, and it was a disaster. Mind you, I'm hopeless at telling jokes too, but I thought it would be easier to write something entertaining than tell a joke. The point is that it's actually really challenging to write something that makes people laugh. The jokes we told at school are so silly and embarrassing to me now. They were based on a rather stupid story and went on for ages, and there was one punchline at the end that was supposed to be hilarious, but that actually wasn't and made everybody groan. I honestly think that being good at comedy is a very special kind of talent.
Speaker 3.
I always try to teach my students to think of writing a short story in this way. Put a man up a tree, throw stones at him, then get him down again. And believe me, it's a good strategy. You start with a situation, like the man in the tree. Then you present problems he has to deal with. For example, misunderstandings, mistaken identity, lost opportunities. Then the final step is to show how you can solve the problem and get the man down from the tree, safely.
Speaker 4.
What I can't stand are writers who produce those idiotic novels based on romantic fantasies. They all follow the same boring pattern. Boy meets girl, they decide they hate each other, they end up marrying each other. No, what I think makes writers stand out from the rest are those who write novels with some historical background, where the writers have obviously done a bit of research, and you can believe that what you're reading could or did actually happen. It seems worth spending a few hours reading a book like this, rather than filling your head with nonsense.
Speaker 5.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not criticising great writers like Dickens, but my theory about writing is that it should be digestible. Sentences, paragraphs and chapters should be short enough for the reader to navigate easily through the writing. And it should be clear where the writing is going. Too often readers are confused about people, locations and times. Some novels almost need a family tree to help the reader work out who is who. I don't think there has to be a surprising ending either. The story just needs to have arrived somewhere when it ends.